Hey there, you YouTubers. This is Drake with another video. This is on a Monarch deck, not Macro Monarch, but Monarch. It's fun, and it is a budget deck, and it can be competitive. I really don't know how competitive it is, but you guys can build it and change it around and test it out yourselves. But we run for Monarchs. We have the 3 Caius, the Shadow Monarch, which is really good, my favorite Monarch, and Mobius, the Frost Monarch, which is just a good back row control. 1 Ryza, the Storm Monarch, kind of like a Caius, but instead of removing it, it goes back to the deck. 1 Dark Arm Dragon, because we do run a lot of darks, and 1 BLS, because we do run 5 lights in this deck and a heck of a lot of darks, so he works out good. That's pretty much it for the big monsters. On to like the Monarch tributing fodder, I guess. 3 Nibble Mongoa. Nibble Mongoa is really good because what you do, you set him face down, your opponent attacks into him. When he dies, you gain 1,000, and if you want to, you can summon up to 2 Nibble Mongoas on your field face down. So now your opponent has to deal with 2 more monsters, and if they can't get rid of them all, then guess what? That's tribute fodder for your Monarchs. And for everyone that dies, you gain 1,000 life points. Sorry about that, guys. That was my phone. Then we have 2 Battle Fader, which is a really good card, really good Monarch fodder. You don't have any monsters, your opponent attacks, special summons it. Yes, it can be Summon Morning, but really, I don't care. Jeez, somebody's trying to get a hold of me. Cyber Dragon. Don't want to run 2 of them, so instead of running 2 Cyber Dragon, I run Photon Thrasher and Cyber Dragon. They're in a way alike. Level 5 and level 4, I just want to mix it up so I have more opportunities for synchro summoning in this deck. And both of those are really good tribute fodder for Monarchs, or just good beaters. 1 Trag works really good. I run so many different level monsters in this deck. I run level 8s, level 6s, level 5s, 4s, 3s, 2s, 1s. So, I mean, Trag is a really good mind control in this deck, and he's good tribute fodder for my Monarchs, and he can be a big beat stick. 1 Neospatian Grand Mole. I guess just because, like, it's a good tack off to my opponent's monsters, and really, I just love the card. 3 Effect Failures. These are our level 1 tuners of the deck, and not only is it a level 1 tuner, but its effect says during your opponent's main phase, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard to target 1 face-up effect monster your opponent controls, negate that target's effect until the end turn, which is really good against any deck. Chaos Dragon's mainly good card against, stop your plays. 1 Plague Spreader Zombie. It's my favorite level 2 tuner other than Krebons, and I decided to run this because I can use it twice if needed, because I can summon it, sink, when it goes to the grave, I can set a card back on top of my deck, summon it again, and then sink again. And it's level 2, so I can overlay with Nibble Mongoa for Gachi Gachi, if I had to. 1 Gale, because this is my favorite level 3 tuner, believe it or not, because it comes out and it basically halves your opponent's monster's attack, which is good, so it can run over, and it's a level 3 tuner. So that's it for the monster lineup. For spells, we have 3 Smashing Ground. This is just a good card. It kills a lot of cards on the field that you don't like, and 1 Dark Hole. That was just our monster blow up, and then for spell blow up, we have 2 MST and a Heavy Storm, which is just a staple monster blow up. 1 Monster Reborn is just a staple card. You don't really need to explain it. Book of Moon, same thing. Mind Control. This card's just good for synchro summoning. I guess anything really. I mean, just go for the OTK with it. Take a Spirit Reaper, get it out of the question for a game, or cut for a little bit. Enemy Controller, just it's good. It's a good card to I guess, tribute your opponent's monster too. So what you do, you tribute your monster, take control of his monster, and then tribute his monster for a monarch, which is good. And it's a way to get monsters in the grave, like lights and darks in the grave. Foolish Burial, in case I want Plague Spreader, or even a light or a dark in the grave to help me get BLS, or even Dark Armed. Then one Forbidden Chalice, kind of a tech card in this deck. I thought personally that it was a really good choice. It's just it just protects my monsters, really, just from, like, I can stop my opponent's monster's effects with this, and it's a quick play, so I can set it and activate it on my opponent's turn. So, like, let's say my opponent, I had a monster on the field, and he goes to run it over, and I can activate this, it gains 400 attack, and he can end up killing his own monster, you never know. So, I kind of like Forbidden Chalice. 2-Dimensional Prison. Oh yeah, that was it for the spells, by the way. 2-Dimensional Prison, just a good removal card against any deck now. Unless you're playing macro. Then it's not. Torrential Tribute and a Mirror Force. Yep, Torrential Tribute and Mirror Force just are 2 heavy blow-up cards, just in case stuff gets a little bit scary. 2 Solemn Warning and 1 Solemn Judgment. Sorry, that's a little glary, but I mean, can't really help it. It's a ghost gold. Look at that. Ugh, it's awesome. That's it for the main deck. Side deck is really just a bunch of synchros. Allied Justice, the Cease of Armor. We got a Mistworm in there. And that was our level 10 and 9 synchros. Then we have, for our level 8s, we have Scrap Dragon. We have Dark End, Stardust, Colossal Fighter, and Red Dragon Archfiend. Level 7s of the deck are Black Rose, Armor Master, and Scrap Archfiend. A couple level 7 cards, whatever. Brio is my favorite level 6. I mean, it's the best level 6 synchro, really. Allied Justice Catastor, just the level 5 synchro of the deck. We only run 1 overlay, and that's Gotchi Gotchi. It's really all we need. So just in case we want to use our Nibblemon Goas to go in a Gotchi Gotchi, because he can come in handy. Then we have 1 Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. Yep, this card is definitely awesome. I love this card personally, and it's just a good way, because I do run Cyber Dragon in this deck. So, well, that was my Monarch deck on a budget. So just let me know what you guys think. Rate, comment, subscribe, and get back to me.